Growing up in a small village, I was drawn to God. My family couldn't afford much, but our faith was rich. I devoured scriptures, attended every church service, and prayed fervently. My dream was to become a pastor, spreading God's word and inspiring others. However, as I grew older, I realized I lacked spiritual gifts, healing, prophecy, or speaking in tongues. My talent lay in public speaking, and I honed it preaching to anyone who would listen. Poverty drove me to seek alternative means to survive. Our community was steeped in ancient traditions, magic, and rituals. Some claimed these practices held the key to power and influence. Desperate, I sought out a mysterious figure rumored to perform dark magic. His eyes gleamed with an otherworldly intensity as I shared my struggles. He promised to help me with the make-believe ritual, a deceptive practice that would manipulate the masses into following me without question. I hesitated, but ambition and desperation won. We performed the ritual under the light of a full moon. The experience was surreal, and I felt an unusual energy coursing through me. With newfound confidence, I started a small church. Attendance grew, but I knew I needed more. I set my sights on expanding my ministry globally. Before my rise to fame, I had married a beautiful woman. She was my rock, supporting me through the struggles. We had a child together. Facing skepticism and competition, I invested in a production team to stage elaborate miracles. The crowds grew, mesmerized by my charisma and supposed divine powers. One fateful night, a video of my staged healing of a crippled woman went viral. The world took notice, and my ministry skyrocketed. The video brought me unprecedented recognition, and word of mouth became my most potent marketing tool. People flocked to my services, eager to witness miracles firsthand. I became the talk of the town, and my name was on everyone's lips. As my following grew, so did the offerings. Money poured in from all directions: tithes, donations, and gifts. I was living the life many pastors only dreamed of. International recognition followed, and I became a sought-after speaker. I was hailed as a role model for pastors, and my ministry was seen as a benchmark for success. People looked up to me, and I reveled in the admiration. But amidst the glory, I forgot a crucial truth. With great numbers comes great responsibility. Few years after performing the make-believe ritual, I began to sense an unsettling presence. It was as if a voice whispered in my ear, demanding to be fed. The feeling was strange and unsettling, like an inner alarm blaring warnings I couldn't ignore. At first, I tried to brush it off as mere paranoia, but the voice persisted. Its urgency grew, and I felt an unshakable sense of dread. Then tragedy struck. My child passed away, leaving me shattered and heartbroken. The pain was indescribable, and I felt like I was drowning in grief. It was then that I realized the terrible truth. The ritual had demanded its first payment. Years passed, and the voice returned, demanding more. But I couldn't bear the thought of losing anyone else. I pleaded with the darkness, begging for mercy. The response was chilling. "You'll be exposed and alone." I tried to ignore the warning, but it was too late. Cracks began to appear in my facade. Whispers of scandal spread, and my secrets started to unravel. The media swooped in, sensing blood in the water. My congregation, once blind to my flaws, now saw me in a different light. The very people who had elevated me to icon status began to question my integrity. Donations dwindled, and my empire started to crumble. As the darkness closed in, I realized too late that the make-believe ritual had been a Faustian bargain. I had traded my soul for fleeting fame and wealth. Now, as I stand amidst the ruins of my empire, I'm compelled to confess. To those who trusted me, who believed in me, and who gave their hard-earned money to my ministry, I apologize. I'm deeply sorry for misleading you and taking advantage of your faith. In retrospect, I realized that the root of evil is indeed money. The relentless pursuit of wealth and power consumed me, blinding me to the harm I caused. But I've come to understand that evil had taken root within me, corrupting my heart and soul. I thought I was serving God, but I was serving myself. To those who feel betrayed, I don't blame you. Your trust was shattered, and your faith was shaken. I can only pray that you'll find it in your hearts to forgive me, and that you'll continue to seek the truth.